Hi everybody, welcome in. Thanks for joining me today. What I'm doing here this week is I'm working on the 3-month forecast. So this will be April, May, and June. So each one of the zodiac signs will get their own reading. So I'm going to start off with Aries. And we'll see what's coming up for Aries for the next 3 months. Aries, April, May, and June. Okay. So for April, here you have Treasure Island. May is Co-Create. And June is Round and Round. All right. Get my crystals moved out of the way here. All right, so Treasure Island, Co-Create, and Round and Round. All right, so for April, what's going on here for Aries for April? All right, so here we have the 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Death, and the 5 of Pentacles. So you've got Treasure Island here. I want to say that you are coming to the point where you are going to overcome some sort of creative block, I want to say. All right, with these 2 cards here, the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Something has been very overwhelming for you, I want to say, in the past little while. So when April's energy starts to roll in for you, you're going to be in a place where you're going to have more energy. Your thoughts are going to flow creatively a little more freely than they have been. Now, the Queen of Pentacles sitting here, this feels a lot like a very nurturing, kind, loving, caring type of energy. So I feel here that you're showing yourself a little bit of compassion. Like I said, you may have been going through a very difficult time up to the point of April. So when April does show up, you're starting to go a little bit easier on yourself. And like I said, the thoughts, the creative thoughts, are going to start flowing for you. So then you have the 7 of Pentacles, Death, and the 5 of Pentacles. I want to say that you're going to be very specific on what it is that you're doing and how you want it done. And there's definitely an end to this old way that you've been thinking. Okay? It feels like a breath of fresh air has finally come in, and it's all the positive energy that you're working with. 5 of Pentacles. Usually this is a card of needing help but not going and asking for it, staying stuck in a negative victim mentality. But I feel here that this is more, you're able to do this on your own. Okay, whatever this is that you're working on, or this new creative endeavor, all right, it really feels here like, no, I really don't need any help. I've finally got it figured out, and it's because you've ended something here within your thinking. Okay, maybe it's the negative thought process, right? The negative thought process, you finally put that aside, and you're able to work at this, just between you and spirit. This isn't between you and another person. Okay, so that feels really good to me. So that's for April's energy. That's Treasure Island. So to me, it feels like your treasure is finally being found within inside of you. It's like if you had writer's block, then the writer's block is over. right? Okay, so let's take a look at May and see what May is. We have co-create. So again, this is that energy of creating something with spirit. Like I said, maybe not so much another person, right? So here we have the Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Temperance, and a Justice. So there's some sort of victory here. It feels like victory over something that was very difficult. It feels like whatever it was, the opportunity came back around to calm things or put things in a place of harmony. Could have been a specific relationship, but there's victory with this person. So yeah, to me it feels like reconciliation. All right, reconciliation. We've got the Queen of Cups, Temperance, and Justice here. Again, with the Queen of Cups, that is a loving, caring, generous energy, finely balanced. And then you have Justice, which is balance in and of itself. So with this co-create, this could be a specific person from your past comes back around, and it feels as though there may have been some difficulty in that relationship at one point, but it feels to me like right now in May that this is going to be reconciled. You're having victory over this. Now, I don't know if you're the one that's going to fix this, or like, you know, if you're the one that is offering forgiveness in some sense, or if they are. But I want to say they're coming in very quickly in May. So they could be the ones that need to say something. Maybe they're the ones that are offering an apology. Maybe they are the ones that are offering an explanation. All right. But this is finally bringing in balance. You got Temperance and Justice there. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at June. So this is round and round for Aries. Round and round. All right, so you got the Sun card here, best card of the tarot. And then you've got the Devil, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. All right here, so round and round. So to me, it feels here like there is some sort of cycle that keeps repeating itself, Now, that may have something to do with what's going on in May. It could be about that person coming back, okay? This could be what the Devil energy is speaking of. But whatever this is, this round and round, I want to say, is finally going to come to an end. There is clarity over something that has been coming around for you, okay? This energy of spiraling or something like that, okay? Clarity, finding a reason why. I see here that it may have been taking a very long time to get the clarity, get the new understanding. But I feel here like you're finally going to start moving forward. You're not going to be stuck like you were over here. This was in your thoughts, okay? So it feels like you're finally able to make some sort of progress. Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Opportunity here to finally feel like you are achieving something, to feel like you're not been not. It feels like you're finally in a place where you are making progress and you're not asking for the help or the guidance from other people. Okay? Again, a very strong sense of spirituality going on here. The King of Pentacles, this to me finally feels like you saying, okay, I'm ready to take control of the situation. Feels like boss energy here too. So maybe this has something to do with your work. Maybe you are being promoted to that position of being the boss. Okay, supervisor, management position, whatever this is. But it feels here like you're finally taking control because something that has been going on, some sort of cycle, you realize why you've been in this cycle, and now you're finally able to get yourself out of it. All right? So like I said, June's energy may have something to do with that person coming back in May, and there being some sort of reconciliation there as well. Okay, so that may be pushing that same type of energy into June for you. All right, so I'll pull 3 cards here just as an overall piece of advice for Aries for April, May, and June. And here we have the 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. So this feels to me like you may be holding on to a specific idea and or thought process, and it feels here like through a certain type of communication, conversation, something maybe that you've read even, that you come to a whole new perspective, and this is leading you to be your best self. So if this has something to do with your work or whatever this is that you are trying to make happen, it feels like the old ways are finally being put aside because of something you had heard, something you had read, some clarity that's happened for you. And then now you can move to a much greater position in your life compared to where you were or where you felt like you were. Okay? All right, Aries, so that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and make sure that you like the video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.